infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power. Infinite power.
From the Nashville Predators for Braden Burke. I don't know who any of these people are, but that's okay. The Sharks have acquired Capo Kakinen from the Minnesota Wild in a 2022 fifth for Jake Middleton. Probably the biggest trade of the day is that the Blackhawks have traded Marc-Andre Fleury to the Minnesota Wild for a second-round pick. That is a huge, huge trade. So once again, the Blackhawks have traded Marc-Andre Fleury to the Minnesota Wild for a second-round pick that can become a first-round pick. And if we look into why, there are some conditions to it. Second round pick becomes a first round pick if Minnesota reaches the Western Conference Final and Fleury accounts for 4 wins or more in the first 2 rounds. So this could be very interesting if you're a team like Chicago, who aren't going to make the playoffs, who are looking to try to add at the deadline, or they're trying to get rid at the deadline, and you're trying to get a team like Minnesota who needs a little bit of help defensively. This could be huge, right? Another one is the Oilers have acquired Brett Kulak from the Montreal Canadiens. Apparently, what's going back, from what I understand, well, let me pull it up here so I can see what's going back in return. Puck Empire. No, not there. I saw it somewhere. I saw it. There's something going back for Kulak. A 4th round pick. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Edited? How you doing, man? Welcome to this trade deadline. You've been waiting all morning for this? Well, here you are. I've already had a crazy day. I have been... my power went out for nearly 2 hours, and I was scared that my stream would get delayed. I even pushed it back to 2 p.m. Then my lights came back on at noon, so here I am live for the deadline. So... we're going to be live until about 4 o'clock. We're going to let all the trades come in that happen after the deadline. Trades can be reported after. So we're going to be live until about 4 o'clock, and then we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back at it at almost 7 o'clock tonight for the Bruins and Canadiens game. And so that's odd. Yeah, the power went out because there was a, I think there was a car accident near my house, and it sent the power strip all over the place. So people, like... it happened, so my house is at a slant. My house is facing this way. The car accident went that way, and everything from the car accident towards my house and everything down the street went out. So when he makes this work. Well, apparently, so Jake DeBrusk has been extended. We know, so it's a 2-year, $8 million deal for DeBrusk. He's staying. I'm thinking this is going to be a sign-and trade. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing? I feel like this is going to be a sign-and trade for the Bruins. I feel like something else is going to be going back. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Jake DeBrusk, by 3 o'clock, is going to be a Vancouver Canuck. I have a feeling there is a lot of rumors going around that Connor Garland could be a Boston Bruin today, which is going to be very interesting if the Bruins can pull it off. Domi will be another one. Jake DeBrusk is practicing at the Bell Center today, but that's because they're not sure if they're going to trade him yet. It was a sign and trade earlier this morning. Power had just gone out when I saw it, so Jake DeBrusk gets a 2-year, $8 million extension, 4 per. So I'm very interested to see how that goes. Center for... Wait, what? I don't understand what you mean, Edited. I don't think the Bruins are getting Domi. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't think they are. Pierre LeBrun. So Justin Braun, damn. He's going to the Rangers, traded for a 3rd-round pick in 23. So Justin Braun's on his way to New York from Philadelphia. Let's see. So the biggest trade coming out of today was Marc-Andre Fleury is going to the Minnesota Wild in exchange for a conditional 2nd-round pick, which could be made a 1st-round pick if the Wild make the conference finals and the Fleury gets 4 wins at least in the first 2 rounds. Kaapo Kähkönen got traded from the Wild to the Sharks for Jacob Middleton. And center trade. Garland can play center. I mean, if we were to get Garland, he'd be the right wing, and we can probably get Domi for maybe a couple of picks. Right? Possibly. If we were to send Domi, if we were to send 2 picks for Domi and maybe even a 2nd-round pick, 2nd and like a 5th for Domi, they'd take that in a heartbeat for their Columbus. They'd be stupid not to. Get some more picks, which is what they need. Or, you can even send Senyshyn on a pick for Domi. They'll take that, too. Columbus has made some stupid trades in the past. They'll do that, too. Garland would... From what I'm hearing, if it's going to be Garland, it's going to be 1 for 1. It's going to be 1 for 1. Which is wild to think about. But, it's true. Let's see here. So, just trying to see what's going on. Fourth line be Holland, Nosek, and Foligno if that happens. Yes, it probably would be. Which isn't the worst line. Wait, where would Lazar go? Would Curtis Lazar still be in? Guys, I think he would be. Right? He's played better than Foligno. Let's see what the Bruins are doing. Since we're talking about the Bruins, let's see here. That scared me. Frank Ciravelli, that scared me. Bruce Cassidy has been fired. That's funny. That scared me. Okay. So, this scared me too. I thought this was legit. Okay? I was fooled. DeBrusk, Lysell in a first, going to the Canucks for Garland in a third. I was fooled. However, if you look, this would be a verified account, and they would have spelled it sports. So I was fooled, although that would have been really funny if that happened. Apparently, Joe McDonald, I just saw this, Joe McDonald, who's a really trustworthy Bruins source, is saying, I don't see DeBrusk getting traded. I would like to disagree. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he doesn't get traded, but if the Bruins don't do anything else before the deadline, maybe some depth on defense. Well, Justin Braun just got traded, so who is it? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Bruce Garriock's reporting the Senators are actively shopping Colin White. What are your thoughts on Colin White from Ottawa? He's a center. Not the worst idea. Is he worth the second line? I don't know. That's an interesting one. Him and Braun? No, we wouldn't take Josh Brown. Raquel's a Bruin? No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, God. Question is, are the Wild contenders? Yes. With Fleury. Oh, and another big trade that happened today. So Marcus Johansen is going back to the Capitals in a huge trade with Seattle. So Seattle will get Daniel Sprong, a 2022 fourth round pick, a 2023 sixth round pick, and the Kraken are keeping 50% of Johansen's contract. Wow, that's actually a pretty good one. That's actually not the worst trade. Capitals get a nice middle six forward. That's very interesting, actually. What's Friedman saying? Yeah, it is very slow. It's a very slow deadline. I will say slower than most years. Geo trade? So Mark Giordano and Colin White, okay, are going to the Toronto Maple Leafs from the Seattle Kraken in exchange for three draft picks. Second rounders in 22 and 23 and a third rounder in 24. That's crazy. And then Dermott is going to Vancouver in exchange for a third rounder in 2022. That's another wild thing, yeah? Not White. What are you talking about? Second round pick for Kulak going back to Montreal, or back to Montreal from Edmonton. Let's see. I'm interested to see what the Red Wings are gonna do today, because the Red Wings said they're open to trading anybody, right? Weird to see what they may or may not do. You're old enough to remember when the deadline was exciting. Oh, it was going to release. I said. Oh, did I say that? I meant Colin Blackwell. My bad. Colin Blackwell. Oh wait a minute. The Bruins are done. Wow. According to Joe McDonald, the Bruins are done. They're not doing anything else. What? What? No. If that's true, that is bull. The Bruins need some help. Dude, that is nuts. They need help. They need something. Dude. Cap. No, it's Joe McDonald. That's a legit source for the Bruins. That's crazy. Alex Biega to the Predators for future considerations. UPM to see. I don't know. That's nuts if that's true. Pierre LeBrun. What's he saying? Nothing. Well, it's still technically kind of early, trading to the offseason. If they trade him at all, I don't know. You would have thought it would have been a sign and trade, right? Because it would have been fitting. It was today, of all days, they signed him to this 2-year contract extension. You would have thought it would have been a sign and trade, right? That's what you would have thought, and you would have been right for thinking that, you know? If that's true, that is terrifying, you know? Well, because let's look at Jake DeBrusk, right? Let's look at what he, let's see what he's getting. So he's getting he's getting $4 million, right? Straight up, just $4 million a season for the next 2 years, which would have negated the UFA, right? Or not the UFA, the RFA, like the extension or re-sign. So you would have thought that people would have wanted that, right? It just shocks me that if that's true, you would think they would be doing something else. I'm asking for Don Sweeney to trade for a top 6 forward. Me freaking too. No, Carolina's not going to do anything. No. Carolina won't do anything. They are going to stay nice and quiet because they don't need a lot of help. I'm still wondering. It's pretty much for the Bruins, for actually not the Bruins, it's for anybody in the NHL. It's a sit and wait and see what happens kind of a game, you know?
Team control, like a Tyler Bertuzzi being on this list from Detroit is fascinating. He's having such a great year. The vaccination status obviously would take some teams out of the mix. Like, I don't think a Canadian team is giving up what it takes to get Tyler Bertuzzi just based on that alone. The fact that he would only
To give up high draft picks now. Something he should have done a few years ago. Well, for the Bruins, right? This is something that they wait a minute. They just traded a first round pick in 2 seconds for Lindholm, right? So apparently it wasn't that hard. Kings, Jets, and Canucks among DeBrus suitors. The Kings. What would we get from the Kings? You know who I'm interested to see? I've heard a lot of rumblings. Ricard Raquel. Ducks continue to work phones on Raquel, with Rangers among the teams still to be believed to be interested. There's a lot of teams, including Boston, Rangers, and Colorado. Why do we need Raquel? We don't need that. I don't think he's the player we need right now. $4 years left on his deal with a $4.95 million cap hit. That's something we can do. If DeBrusque and Holla go, we can do that. That almost fooled me. It's too quiet. It's like crickets. You know, it's like the cricket sound effect. It's what this is. You know? You know, that's what this is. I'm just still looking around. Everyone decided to take a lunch break. I haven't eaten lunch. What's lunch? Oh, God. NHL trade deadline reminds me of the worst prank I was a part of. We pulled out a hockey bag after the pregame skate in Long Island, pretended he got traded, only to find out he would get traded and would get notified after the deadline in a hotel during nap. Brutal. Bruh. Oh, wow, now this is getting serious. Coyotes receive Rogers Arena. The Canucks receive ASU Arena, King Louis, and a first-round pick. My God. We haven't had a trade in a half hour. We're still an hour and a half from this deadline. Well, here's the thing, right, about the deadline. Trades have to be into the office by 3 o'clock, to the NHL transactions office by 3 o'clock. Stuff will still be announced after. That's why I'm going to be live till 4, because we know other stuff's going to happen before 4 o'clock. But after 3 o'clock that we won't find out until like 4, maybe even 5. Hell, we could find out during the Bruins-Canadiens game tonight. We could find out stuff live on stream. We don't know. You know, it has to get approved. As long as it's into the office, it can happen. The NHL can say yes or no. Breaking news, Kevin Weeks has been spotted outside my window. Doesn't look like the Preds will end up moving pending UFA Philip Forsberg by today's deadline. Oh, so Forsberg's staying put in Nashville. Interesting. Is Lindholm playing tonight? No. He'll be playing Thursday against Tampa. From what I understand.
Good to go. We'll decide after warm-up, but yes, it's looking positive for him.
Studnicka is going to play. Okay, that's good.
Okay, obviously in daylight today, there's possibly a million moving pieces. Just how do you focus on the game at hand on when you're playing on trade deadline day?
Well, we've gone about our business as usual, Steve. We went through our meetings that we typically would do on a game day morning. Today, had a typical game day practice. We kind of addressed it the other day after the deal that, this time of the year I know can be stressful on certain individuals. You just never know. But at the end of the day, we just focus on our task at hand, which is preparing for Montreal. When we come to the rink tonight, we'll know exactly what our roster looks like. And like I said, that will probably make a few of the guys comfortable or more comfortable at ease. But I think in general, we feel we're a good hockey club and we're trying not to subtract from it. Opposite of Montreal's situation maybe right now. But every team's going through it. Some of them aren't playing obviously tonight. So like you said, it could be a little more stressful. But at the end of the day, that's how we're trying to attack it. It's game 63 and let's be ready to go.
We'll go next to Connor Ryan.
Hey Bruce, looking at Frederick's game and how he's complemented that line with Coyle and Smith, have you noticed anything different in his game from maybe the start of the season to now? Or is it just for him maybe just playing to his strengths and getting rewarded a little bit more out there?
Well, you said part of it playing to his strengths, which I don't think he necessarily did every night at the start. He wasn't moving his feet as well when he first got his first touch. I think that's part of going from center to the wing. You got to get going quicker. You're in tighter spaces. In the middle, you're more in motion. So he's had to adjust to that. I think shooting the puck, playing off the shot, the whole line is doing a better job in the last 2-3 weeks in that area, making it hard for teams to box them out after that original shot. Or I think.
And the best thing about this, right, about Trent Frederick, who I think could be a future top 6 piece to this team, in my personal opinion, I think Frederick has improved drastically since Coyle and Smith and Frederick were teamed up on the third line. They have been really, really good, and that could be literally your backbone going into the playoffs coming up in early May.
Those two things have really helped his game. I think at the start of the year, he's looking to make plays, get the puck to people, as opposed to just playing hockey and getting moving and then letting his hockey sense take over. And then getting inside. All three of them have really worked hard to get to the front of the net, and they're big bodies and they can all skate. So it's made him a handful to play against. And sometimes you also get in these peaks and valleys, right, of offensive possession, pucks finding you, etc. And right now it's going their way, which is good. And then when you can take advantage of that, that's even more of a positive. So let's hope it continues for him.
That's a good point. You gotta keep the momentum on. You gotta keep the foot on the gas pedal. I like to say that a lot because it's true. Gotta keep the pedal to the metal, foot on the gas pedal. Whatever expression you use, you're probably right. NHL trade deadline. Let's see. Capitals in talks with Blues Rangers about to make an all-Russian team. That's funny. Senators acquire Walter the Cat from Chevy Commercials in exchange for Spartacat, second-round pick, and Ottawa GM Pierre Dorion calls Walter ultimate Swiss Army knife. Dude. Here, you know what? Let me turn on the TV. Let's see what TSN and Sportsnet's saying. We had a little flurry of activity around noon, and then after that, it kind of died down. And I'm not really sure why. Hold on. To restart my Fire Stick. Hold on, give me 2 seconds here. How do I do that? Okay, yeah. Alright, I just restarted it. Let me see if LeBron said anything. Nope. Hello? Have the heavens opened up? Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Kevin Weeks is a picture of the final of the last dinner, the last supper. We now have Jesus Christ going to the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for Phil Kessel. Dude. Oh my god, that's funny. Dude, we have less than 90 minutes to go. Come on, somebody do something. I don't care what it is. I'm sitting bored. We haven't had a trade. We haven't had a trade on this stream yet. I doubt we will by 3 o'clock. Do you think, yes or no, do we have a 3 o'clock trade? Do we have a trade by 3 o'clock? I'd be shocked. It has been a very slow deadline, slower than usual. You know what's bad? When the last time Friedman tweeted was at 1 o'clock. Or sorry, not 1 o'clock, 12:30 on the East Coast. 12:30. Probably. You think so? I have TSN on. We'll see what they do. Dun, 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 dun. We have a good off season. No, we won't. Not under Sweeney, unless he's gone. Oh god, what's this? Oh, okay, NHL's a whole, yeah.
It's a very important day, one of the most important days of your lives. Today, you're going to break trades, lots of trades, hopefully more than last year. Everyone in Canada will be watching. And if there aren't any trades, you need to be interested yourself. You all need to bring your A game, especially you, Duffy. I know you all can do it. The hockey world is counting on you. So go out there and get the W.
Are you okay, O-Doc? Like I said, I was worried about the energy level. Like,
No, it's 10:20. I was up at 4:30. I'm dying. And in the past, my
Okay. Little kid preaching to do something. Oh, God. Hampus Lindholm will wear number 27 with the Bruins. Oh, okay. I thought it would have been 26 or 47. Mesh both, why not? Dan Rosen from NHL Network says Justin Braun to the Rangers is confirmed. It's going to be the Flyers will get a third-round pick in the 2023 NHL draft for the 35-year-old right-handed defenseman. He has 16 points, 5 goals, and 11 assists in 61 games played, more than Foligno. Wow, and he's a defenseman. He has played 100 career playoff games, including the 2016 Stanley Cup Final with the Sharks. So the trade call has passed. Braun is going to the Rangers. Take Braun off the board. That's unfortunate. What would Bruins need to add? Canucks have reportedly checked in on DeBrusk. Asked could be Ford, Brock Besser, Connor Garland, and JT Miller, though the latter seems like a long shot when caught way more than just DeBrusk. I'm going to do DeBrusk and a couple of picks for Garland. Or Besser. Old trade about 2 days ago keep popping. I know, right? And that is now confirmed. Braun for a third. These are the numbers of trades on deadline day the last few years. 2017-20, 2018-18, 2019-22, 2020-31, 2021-17, and with under 90 minutes to go, 7. 7. Dude. I can't keep defending the NHL over this. Just Lysell. I have a feeling if they're going to move DeBrusk, they're going to move Lysell. If they want Garland, they're probably going to have to move Lysell. Or would they take Locko? Maybe. It's a good question, honestly, to be asking. What's Greg Wyshynski saying? I haven't checked him all day. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that happened yesterday. Nick Paul going to the Lightning for Matt Joseph and a pick. Huh. Number 20 for the Lightning. Nick Paul. That's crazy. The Wild have been the most active team of the deadline today. 2 trades. Including that one. Marc-Andre Fleury. And Middleton for Kakin in a 5th. Cop to the Bruins for a DeBrusk and a pick. Nope. No. Come on, do something. Right. Marcus broke this year, and Toronto ruined trading first for rentals with our $3 million 4th liner. 4. Almost 4. He's making practically almost the same money as DeBrusk. Phil coming back to Boston would be the best. Can you imagine opening day? Phil Kessel sniping the Bruins and selling Fenway Franks as the future we deserve. No. Garland's name is heating up as it's close to the deadline. Bruins are one of the teams interested. Sweeney, get it done. I'm genuinely serious. Get Garland. I don't care what it costs at this point. Get some help. Do it. Do it. Nashville. Banner raising season. What did they just send out? Best of luck in Toronto. Thank you for all you did in Smashville. Future considerations. Thank you. There's some talk about the Blue Jackets trading forward Max Domi to Carolina. Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Ugh. Exactly what we need. Carolina getting Domi. Bruins are going to get Garland. You think so there, Lukes? 9-2 Shen? Steve, oh, he's verified. Bruins to get a depth D-man. Trade to be announced after 3 p.m. deadline. No, we're getting a forward. If they're going to be anybody, they're going to get a forward. Sweeney, I hope, is not that stupid. Wait, I forgot. 20 minutes till waivers clear. 20 minutes till Mrazek clears waivers. Weird. I got a feeling that there's a monster trade coming up. Oh, God. Take care of them, Maple Leafs. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Who to Boston? Josh Braun? What? Josh Braun to Boston via Kevin Weeks? We got a right-handed defenseman. But Josh Braun? Wait, whoa, hold on. Give me a second. Let me make sure this is legit. Josh Braun. Yep, it's official. Josh Brown's coming to Boston. Dude, what? Dude, you can't be making this up. It makes us worse. Josh Brown's terrible. Dude is awful. 1 career NHL goal. 1. Dude. What are we doing? Oh my God. Josh Braun of the Bruins. What the hell are we doing, man? That's not going to fix anything, Sweeney. I mean, good. We got some depth on the right side, which is what I was looking for, but good God, that's not it. 28-year-old, 6'5", 217. Pierre LeBrun just said Jake DeBrusk's extension could be tied to Bruins potentially acquiring Ricard Raquel. Josh Braun. No. Dylan Strome for Jake DeBrusk, right. I'd flip. Josh Braun. According to Ben Pope, the Blackhawks are closing in on a trade that would send Ryan Carpenter to Nashville. Low-tier second liner. Maybe. Dylan Strome. No, we did not. We didn't get Strome. Oilers are trading William Lagasson to the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, no, the Bruins didn't get Strome, I don't think. Bruins are acquiring Josh Braun from Ottawa. Dylan Strome. No. If this was legit, he would be a verified account. Hearing Jake DeBrusk to Devils sounds like Zacha's part of the deal. Right, that didn't happen. Oh, it's legit. Senators. Holy shit. Senyshyn got traded. Senyshyn and a 5th to Ottawa for Braun and a conditional 7th. What? Holy shit. Huh? That's a massive L by the Bruins, honestly. Dude. I mean, we traded Senyshyn. Hey. We accommodated his trade request. We traded him. That's good. Depth forward for Ottawa and a depth defenseman for us and some picks going back the other way. Huh. I want to cry. Dude. Could have been. Yeah, I mean, you're right. And apparently Josh Braun he's 6'5", 217. Matt Ryan of the Colts? Wait, what? Matt Ryan to the Colts? Colts favored for Matt Ryan. Oh. For a third? Dude, what? Yeah, that's real. Huh. The Bruins tweeted it. Braun and a 7th for Senyshyn and a 5th. That's terrible. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. That is major bad. We're being New York, yeah. Yeah, New York now, yep. Mm-hmm. Bruins plan to make one more move before the deadline at 4 p.m. Well, it's at 3, but sure. Josh Braun. Okay. Do we still have our 4th? In 2022? I believe so. Let me go to the Bruins. Let's see. Go to their draft picks. We have our 4th. 5th's going to be gone in a second. That's going to Ottawa. Huh, okay. That's not too bad. That's actually, okay, now that I think about it, that's not the worst trade I've ever heard of. Now that I think about it, because he's a depth defensive defenseman. Okay, well, oof. Oh, lordy. Yikes, man. Playoff depth, I guess, right? That's what that guy says. It's true. Clifton would play over Braun, but second and a third can be packaged for DeBrusque with DeBrusque for someone. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just wondering what went through Sweeney's head while doing that, right? I mean, it's good that they accommodated Senyshyn's trade request that he had around the time DeBrusque made a trade request, right? That's good, right? I'm wondering, the wind gusts have really picked up. I'm worried we lose power again. That's a little strange. And it's on. Matt Ryan traded the Colts for a 2022 third-round pick. That's official. Putting this on my story right now. Oh, LOL. That's funny. Okay. Well, that's fun. I'm hoping Senyshyn does well in Ottawa. I hope he breaks through, because that sucks. Grew up playing against him. Okay, this could have been worded better. He bangs bodies. Great defensive player. Great trade. Okay. According to Emily Kaplan, who works for ESPN, the Anaheim Ducks are shopping offers from Rickard Rakell. I can report Boston and Vegas are in advanced talks. Believe the Rangers were involved at one point. Not sure if they're still in it. Okay. I hope Senyshyn does better in Ottawa. I hope he breaks through. I wish him nothing but the best. For obvious reasons. I hope he does well. I think he was just because he kind of got caught in the system. You know? Yeah, right? Let's see what the comments are saying. Announce Rakell or Kopp now. How about neither? Is he good? No. He's horrible defensively. He is large, potentially an enforcer. Okay, fine. Pierre McGuire. Huh? Welcome to Boston. LOL what? Officially have busted on the 2015 first round. Rakell to New York now, baby. Blockbuster, now get a forward. WW trade, where's the forward? Massive upgrade over Clifton. Josh Braun isn't good at LMFAO. He's an upgrade over Clifton, that's fair. Oh, no wonder Freddie made this face yesterday. They're enemies. Oh, no! Didn't they fight a couple weeks ago? Cooking. What was he cooking? Okay. Don't tell me that's the final move. That's the wrong Brown. What Brown do you want? Dustin Brown? Oh, God. There's new tweets. The Bruins have $643,000 in cap space left. Oh, God, please, no. Possibly a back pocket trading coming. Oh, God, here we go. Ugh. I mean, you know what I like about the Bruins defense? It's very open. It's very open. There's lots of different pieces, moving pieces coming around, right? Because you have 7 NHL defensemen on your team right now, right? You've got, here's it. Grzelcyk, Lindholm, McAvoy, Carlo, Forbort, Riley, Brown, Clifton, right? That's about 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 NHL worthy defensemen. Well, 7. Clifton's not an NHL worthy defenseman. On your team. Interesting. 15-year-old son reacting to the Senyshyn trade. W trade, Senyshyn a whopping L. Oh, sorry, a walking L. Huh. Funny. 1 of 2 trade requests honored. Still an hour left. Don Sweeney at the deadline every year. Look at all those chickens. Oh, God. If they can trade DeBrusk, right, they'll open up about $4 million in cap space. Like that. 3.75 in reality, but almost 4. And if they don't have to retain any salary, oh my God. So, based off this, if the Bruins are done with the defense, if they're not going to move any more defensemen, here's what I think the Bruins could do with their defensive pairings, right? Lindholm and McAvoy, Grizzly Carlo, Riley Braun. Forbort would probably get moved. Forbort and Clifton would probably be up in the press box. Forbort could possibly get moved here. If anybody, Forbort is gonna get traded. If they're gonna, or they won't bring him back. They're probably gonna trade him over the offseason. Much better goal scorer in return, I hope. Well, Raquel to Boston's getting done today, according to Josh Winslow, NHL insider for The Athletic. Oh, his name will be gone. Nice job, Sweeney. Nope, Zaboral. Zaboral's still here. Zaboral is going to be here. Hampus Lindholm, 6'3", Josh Braun, 6'5", 217. Remember a month ago when Bruce Cassidy wanted more pricks and size on his blue line? I said message received and wish granted by Don Sweeney. You're right. You're absolutely right. If you want size, good. Awesome. That's good. If they message heard loud and clear, they got themselves two big defensemen. Now you need a forward. Right? You need a forward. Now, it doesn't have to be Garland. It has to be somebody. If it's Raquel, awesome. Fine. Like, if that's what it is, cool. Right? If it's Garland or Kopp or Domi, that could be a little better. If it is Raquel, I hope he gets extended. Oh, fight with Logan Stanley. All right, well, Josh Braun holding his own. That's a big guy he's fighting in, Logan Stanley. Not afraid of dropping the gloves. Well, that's good. Oof. All right, that's good. Forward signing looking better and better by the day. Oh, God. Excuse me. We have some breaking news. The Red Wings are trading Nick Leddy to the Blues. That is something that just came in according to Kevin Weeks, who's been literally a legend this deadline. He literally just revamped his career with this deadline.
I'm here with my man Vic. How many years you been at ESPN, Vic?
Circa 1987.
Vic's been here at ESPN for 125 years. Breaking news. We've got Braun and a 7th to the Boston Bruins for Senyshyn and a 5th to the Ottawa Senators. Vic?
It's Senyshyn, but good. Okay, good. Repeat yourself, Donnie getting back on the phone with the Ducks. Dude. Could the Bruins be moving 2 of their 3 consecutive first-round picks from 2015 before 3:15? Well, it's 3 o'clock when the deadline hits, but remember, this is always new. 3 o'clock, as I said before, 3 o'clock the trades have to be in to the office by 3 o'clock. They can be announced at 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30. Like, it could be any time now, right? Any time. So it's Kulak for Legason and a second-round pick to go into the Oilers. Yeah, so Leddy's going to St. Louis. That's an interesting one. Huh.
Lots happening here at the moment, but the ask, again, we're waiting on the return, but the ask was a second-round pick previously from the Red Wings, so there would need to be some cap considerations here. Leddy has a $5 million salary, if I'm not mistaken, or 5.5, and the St. Louis Blues are dollars in and dollars out.
The Blues are in cap hell already. $5.5 million for Leddy. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Blues with cap right now, right? Blues. Look at them right now. Look at their projected cap space. 22,000. How the hell are they going to afford Nick Leddy when they have 113,000 in cap space? And when you look, I've addressed this multiple times before. O'Reilly. I mean, look at this money right here. Look at your defensive core. Falk, Krug, Parayko, Scandella are all making over $3 million on defense. Then Tarasenko and O'Reilly making 7.5 each. Schen's making 6.5 for the next 6 or 7 years. 7 years. Buchnevich is making 5.8. Saad's making 4.5. How the hell are they going to afford Leddy for $5.5 million unless the Blues are paying all of his contract or if something's going back to Detroit? And I'm thinking out loud, one of these 6 or one of your defensemen out here are going back to Detroit for Leddy. Okay? That's what I'm kind of getting at. That's what I think is going on. 1 year left. Oh, really? Wait. Yeah, but still, they don't have the money to pay for that. They don't have the money. And if the Blues make the playoffs, which is most likely what they're going to do, man. We have another trade coming in. Here we go. As we're under an hour to go in the trade deadline, we're getting some stuff. We have a trade. The Canadiens have traded Arturi Lehkonen to the Avalanche for a Justin Barron and a second-round pick. Lehkonen to Colorado. Huh. That's a shocker. Honestly. That's honestly a shocker. I'm trying to see what else is going on here. So that's from Kevin Weeks again. He has been on his stuff about the trades. As we're at under 58 minutes left. Lehkonen into Colorado in return for Justin Braun and a second-round pick in 24.
Start to come in that last hour or so. Kevin Weeks, our friend at ESPN, reporting on a couple. Arturi Lehkonen traded from the Montreal Canadiens to the Colorado Avalanche.
Yep.
So the to make another move. Back coming, I don't know if this is the full package, but reportedly so far, Justin Barron, who was a first-round pick in 2020, played at the World Juniors. Let's get more details, first of all, from Gord Miller and the Trade Breakers. We'll get some analysis from the boys in just a second. Gordon.
Absolutely, James. And a couple of the other things that complicates the timing today is that just happened a few minutes ago. So we'll get to that in a second. Here, LeBron, you want to update us on the Colorado deal?
Yeah, Arturi Lehkonen into the Colorado Avalanche. Remember that Ken Hughes has told a lot of people over the last few weeks that they weren't looking to move him, but if someone made it too tantalizing to say no, well, here you go, second round pick in 24.
That's a weird one, honestly. Set this down for a second. Oop, that's the graphic for tonight. Sneak peek. Oh God. Hoping for a last-minute deal, sending Jack Edwards to the Kraken for John Forsland. Then I'd be out of a job because everybody would watch Nesson. Oh, God. Ooh, new graphic. It's totally like I haven't just used them many times before. Arizona claims Sater. Wow. The goaltender Toronto signed last night. Arizona claims. Just before the 2 o'clock deadline for waivers today. Wow. Jesus. This guy's been on it today. Oh, Lord. Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Hey. I'm kind of wondering what the return is for Leddy going to St. Louis. Jack... Stanika, Ashawn, and McLaughlin sent to Providence, making some cap space. So wait a minute. Who's your top line center tonight? Because Stanika would be your top center tonight because Bergeron's still out. What? Why? Dude. Are we getting a center from... Are we getting Domi or Strome? Because that's the only reasonable thing I can think of. Because they're close to Montreal, Columbus, and Chicago. Josh Braun should be probably on his way to Montreal. He might suit up tonight. I'm not even kidding you. There's 5 hours left. He could suit up tonight. Josh Braun is this year's Tenorti. Damn. We didn't claim him off waivers, though. Brad Richardson claimed by Canucks off waivers. Well, this is where it gets fun. We are under an hour away until the trade deadline, as I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back in literally 30 seconds. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned for more here on this trade deadline live coverage. We're under an hour away. Stay tuned. Live tonight, the biggest rivalry in all of hockey returns, as the Bruins are in the Bell Center in Montreal to take on the Canadiens, live at 7 p.m. on YouTube. live tonight. The biggest rivalry in all of hockey returns, as the Bruins are in the Bell Center in Montreal to take on the Canadiens, live at 7 p.m. on YouTube. We are back live here on the NHL Trade Deadline live coverage here. It is 2:09 Eastern. We are just about 50 minutes away until the deadline hits. And we are closing in here as we have some more details about the Nick Leddy deal coming in live right now. According to Puck Empire, Kevin Weeks is reporting that Nick Leddy and Luke Witkowski is going to the Blues in exchange for a 2023 second-round pick, Jake Wallman, and Oscar Sundqvist. That's a cap dump if you're the Blues. That's what I was thinking.
Young team.
That's what I was expecting, something along those lines of that, but wow, that is crazy. So Nick Leddy is going to the Blues for a crap ton on a response. All right, that too. That too. We have some waivers to claim and to talk about. Andrew, wow, I don't know what I'm saying. Arizona Coyotes have claimed goaltender Harry Sateri off of waivers. The Kraken have claimed defenseman Derek Pouliot. The Canucks have claimed Brad Richardson off waivers, and that's it. Golden Knights are working on trading forward Evgeny Dadonov. Apparently, that could be a part of the Raquel package, right? I'm thinking. As you guys can see what I'm doing on Twitter right now, Mrazek clears waivers. I got the Cheez-Its out. I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch because I was out of power for 2 hours. That's a crazy pick. That's a crazy trade. That's nuts. Detroit fleeced the Blues completely. That's Sundqvist. Dude, what?
Breaking news, Nick Leddy from the Detroit Red Wings to the St. Louis Blues.
According to Elliot Friedman, the Coyotes are trading Johan Larsson to the Capitals. This is where it picks up right here, right about now. Montreal retains 50% on Lehkonen in Colorado deal. Dude, wow. That's crazy. Where's Chikrin going? Nowhere. He's staying in Arizona. It's crazy. Yeah, you could say that again. This is about the time, right? Under an hour to go, where everything starts to pick up. Whereas one of my favorite announcers, Jim Ross, would say, business is about to pick up right about now. Buffalo has traded Johan Larson to Watson. It's Arizona. Yeah, so... Yep, Caps get their bottom 6 guy, for sure. Golden Knights may be working on a trade involving Dadonov. I'm wondering who they're going to trade him to. Oh, God. Who would fit? Wait. Did Cap Friendly crash? Nope, there it is. Did you see Ovi tie Gretzky for most 40-plus goal seasons last? I did see that. It was a good slap shot on the power play, too, against Dallas. Jake getting traded for Strome or Domi? I think so. One of the two. Or Garland. Wouldn't be shocked if it was Garland. Any of the three I'd actually take. I think the Bruins are out on Cop. I think they are. Because they're asking for a first. They're not going to get that. Did you see Chikrin's asking price? It's 3 first-round picks. So it's Larson to the Coyotes for a third-round pick in next year's draft, and the Coyotes are keeping 50% of his salary. According to Bob McKenzie of TSN, the Sharks have traded Andrew Cagliano to the Colorado Avalanche. There it is. Now it's starting to pick up right now. They're talking about the Leafs again on TSN. I'm not surprised. It's all Canadian. It's all Canada stuff up there. It's all Canada. Canada. NFL stealing NHL's thunder on trade deadline day. Oh my god. Kevin Weeks has won the trade deadline. W. Terror is cleared. That would have been interesting if somebody got Kyle Turris or Riley Nash. That would have been cool. I'm wondering what else could be going. I'm wondering what could be going to San Jose for Cagliano. Zito making any more moves? Nope, the Panthers aren't going to do anything else. They're all set. I don't think they're. I think they're done. Excuse me. Fifth round pick in 2024. That's it? Huh. A 2024 fifth going to Colorado for Cagliano. Good pick. Good trade. If the Rangers don't acquire Raquel, Kopp, Garland, or Radulov, this entire deadline is a bust. We can't play Hunt and McKegg in a top 6 role. Haha. Hearing F yourself and eat shit and die, you fat loser. More to come in the contract. Oh my god. We are just under 40 minutes away. Oops, I did not mean to close that. Until the NHL trade deadline. It's 2:21. Do something, please, Bruins. They did something. That's what Sweeney's going to say. They did something, though. Think outside the box. Tom Wilson to Boston. That'd be funny, actually. "45 minutes left. Jake is still on the Boston Bruins." No freaking crap. Surprised we haven't had a lot more folks in here today. I know it's a school day and whatever, but still, that's crazy, huh? School probably just got out for a lot of folks. It's just past 2 o'clock, which is, it's like 2:22. School just got out, or probably is getting out now. Anyone else spamming the refresh button on Twitter right now? Yep, me too. That fooled me. Not gonna lie. Did Kevin Weeks say anything else? Nope. No one wanted Joanne. No. Announce McDavid, #Leafs. Yeah, they can assume all they want. We're about 35 minutes away from the deadline. Things have slowed down to a little flurry, but Senyshyn played in just 14 NHL games after the Bruins took him in the first round of the 2015 draft. That's unfortunate. Still keeping my eye on the Andrew Copp and the Rangers. Perhaps a package of couple of picks and a sweetener. For Copp? For what? Waste of a pick. You suck, Zach. Luckily we were dumb and took you in the first round. Well, the thing is about Zach Senyshyn is we thought he was going to be a great player. It sounded like he was going to be a great player. He was good in Providence, but man, that's something else. Boston, Minnesota, Colorado, and Florida have gotten significantly better. No. I mean, maybe defensively. Offensively, no. No. I'm waiting to see what the Bruins do. What else are they, what they're gonna do here. Trade to make. We already made a trade. He's probably on the phones right now. I have Instagram open right now, just to be sure I don't miss anything. Sanford to the Jets. Dreger. Senators are trading Zach Sanford to the Jets for a 5th round pick. I met him. No, that's not real. Biggest trade of the day has been Matt Ryan to Indianapolis. Facts. No, they're different guys. Zach Sanford. It's Sanford, not Senyshyn. I'd be very surprised if the Bruins if the Bruins Jake DeBrusk isn't moved in the last stretch of the deadline. All puzzle pieces are aligning. Most likely should be a last minute trade call with just over 30 minutes to go. Would be surprised if it doesn't happen. Town boy. Hometown boy. Right. Please get Raquel. We'd go to the Cup if so. Hashtag NHL Bruins. Raquel will not help us go to the Cup. It would be a good improvement, but it wouldn't help us go to the Cup.
Precarious situation this has been. You thought they're one of the best teams.
Adnan Verk. This guy tried being the announcer of Monday Night Raw. Failed miserably. Now he's back at the NHL Network.
In hockey, then some injuries happen, also some inconsistency. Now they're fighting for the playoffs. What can you tell us here, the latest on Dadonov?
Well, this is an interesting one because I had heard that they were not only looking to move out some salary because there seemed to be some progress made with respect to Mark Stone's health, This may be a little bit larger. It sounds like there's been some discussions with the Anaheim Ducks with respect to sending Dadonov to Anaheim. Now, we know that Vegas has had some interest in Rickard Rakell, so I'm wondering if there's a potential swap there.
I'm going to cut that off, because that just happened. Evgeny Dadonov is going to the Anaheim Ducks from the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Apparently, Rakell may be the return. What? Excuse me? Dadonov to Anaheim. I'm wondering if Dadonov's the return. That's what I'm hearing. Could be correct. If Senyshyn plays 5+ games with Ottawa by the end of the season, then Boston will receive a 6th instead of a 7th. Okay, fine. Okay. Have we heard anything about Connor Garland yet? Apparently he could be a Bruin. There is rumors that there's the DeBrusque for Garland deal possibly, but I don't know. "30 minutes. Chum Network is live on Twitter. Or are they? Under 30 minutes to go left in the trade deadline. I will be right back in less than a minute. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Live tonight, the biggest rivalry in all of hockey returns, as the Bruins are in the Bell Center in Montreal to take on the Canadiens, live at 7 p.m. on YouTube. We are less than 30 minutes away until the NHL trade deadline, and I'm kind of expecting something big to happen in the next 30 minutes. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of expecting something big to happen here. There's going to be a major trade the next 30 minutes, I'm thinking. Makar to Boston. Right, that's exactly what we need, right? That could fix all of our defensive problems and produce scoring. Alexander Georgiev. That wouldn't shock me if he gets moved. Wouldn't shock me one bit. As long as they're into the office by 3 o'clock, great. Trade's going to be announced after 3. What's Dangle saying? Nothing. The Bruins made an effing trade for a Ford, please. Ouch. NHL rumor bot. $25 minutes left.
Arizona to Washington for a third-round pick in 2023.
Why is he wearing that trash can? That's my question. Why is he wearing a trash can? Yeah, I think it was 50% of his contract was retained, right? Yep, 50. They're 24 minutes. Nebraska's second and a third. Overpay for Domi, but Raquel I probably would pay that. I have a feeling Raquel's going to Vegas. Flames are on fire right now. See what I did there? Haha. I have to go. Oh no! Somebody call me when the Bruins make their trade for a forward. Oh my god! The pressure, the suspense, not being able to see it because you're driving. See what else. See if there's anything coming in. Let's see. Rangers are seen as front runners for Cup and are in advanced talks. Fine. That's fine. Maxime Comtois names in discussions. Okay. Kevin Lynch just reported that Beato is going to the Sharks. Is that legit too? Welcome to the NHL trade deadline. Literally me. $17 trades so far with 20 minutes to go on the deadline. Jameis Winston returning to Saints. Oh my god. Me watching the deadline? Do something. I've seen that multiple times today. Nick, oh, they fought? Foligno and Josh Brown fought, huh? Oof! And other teammates. That's awkward.
A couple of other smaller things. Johansen goes to Washington from Arizona. Johansen from Washington to Arizona. So, as predictable, a lot of little sort of depth pieces along the way, players being added. Did you think Washington was going to do something bigger? They're in that weird place where everybody tends to think Washington.
Foligno should retire. Damn. Hearing cop to the Rangers. I just looked over. Let me see. Cop Boston. Nope, that's not happening. I'd be stunned. Making a minor move, sending Beato to the Sharks. Week just said it on ESPN. Okay. We are under 20 minutes to go in the trade deadline. Twitter account. I do not have Twitter. Nope. It's a W. Well, I doubt it. Breaking. I've acquired an apple and a granola bar as a snack. For Nick Merkley, going back to the Rangers, going to the Rangers. New trade. It's Beato, right, for Merkley? That's the case. I knew that. Surprised Subban hasn't been moved by the Devils. Nobody wants him. Need a center. They're 7th, 8th pair D. They already got that in Braun. They're fine. You're scared the Bruins might be done dealing. Nope.
Some other players who've been moved. We need some analysis. How about the players panel?
Bruins are trending on Twitter right now. The Bruins are trending. 15 minutes to go until the deadline. Yeah, right. I thought I was fooled. I'm looking now. Still not seeing much right now. At all, actually. Does anybody have any news right now about a possible trade? I'm going to assume not. 15, yep, 15 minutes. Is all we have left in this deadline. 15 minutes. Glitching bad. Am I glitching bad? Am I glitching bad? No, doesn't sound it. Just moving around. Okay. Someone give me the deets. Have the Rangers made any new trades besides Vetrano? No. And they probably won't. I'd take Chikrin off the trade board simply because Chikrin's not going to get any of that for 3 draft picks. Sharks trade with Rangers. Yep. We have a trade. Andrew Hammond to the Devils for Nate Schnarr. Huh. Hamburglar's going to New Jersey. Hold on. Friedman. Andrew Kopp going to the Rangers. Rangers may also be working on Tyler Mott. They're getting more? What are the Rangers doing? They're getting Mott too? Oh boy. Josh Braun from Ottawa. Yep, just I'm seeing it here. Senishin and a 5th for Brown and a 7th, which could become a 6th. Options are Raquel and or Garland, unless there's something else we don't know. I'm officially sweating. I'm scared. I don't want the Bruins to not do anything, but I also don't want them to do too much. You know what I mean? My stream is acting funny. Just turn off the TV. That takes Wi-Fi. That might be why. Even if the Bruins don't land a 4, their main goal was to shore up the blue line. They did that very well. You're right. Their main goal was to... Hmm. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean... Yeah, I just pull up my stream on my phone. I'm fine. I'm glitching again. Alright, we'll see if that improves it. I just hit stop stream, then hit live again. See what that does. Mott to the Rangers, too. What's up, Cooper? Annual reminder, turning off my Wi-Fi on my phone. Annual reminder that many trades will be announced after the 3 p.m. deadline, so please wait until 4 p.m. until deciding to stay or leave the Edge. That's why I'm going to be live until 4 o'clock to make sure trades don't come in afterwards when I end stream. And then we'll talk about the rest of them later when I go live for the Bruins game tonight, which is scheduled now. You'll see it. I'm just looking into stuff right now, looking to see what's going on. Oops, wrong one. Five minutes away from the deadline. Here we go. This is crunch time, right here. So Leafs fans are salty because Dubas won't do anything. Mott to the Rangers for a fourth in 2023. That just came out, according to Frank Ciravelli of the Daily Faceoff. Unreal. Better not be done, Sweeney. I'm sure he's done. Starting lineup, let's see it right now. I don't have the starting lineup because we don't know what the starting lineup's going to look like. Literally don't have a clue. Being told the Bruins have traded for Lee Stepniak. Rick Nash, too. Bruins are done. Yeah, me too. Yep, I think the Bruins are done too. I hope not, but I think they are. Fake Don Sweeney account on Twitter? No. Don Sweeney. Not me when I was in school. That's not my fault. Is it now? We're not done. No, I think we're done. Knowing Sweeney, we're done. DeBrusk isn't getting moved. I'd be shocked if Sweeney did something.
With the Carolina Hurricanes.
Kakaniemi stays. Well, yeah, we knew that like a week ago. I was in school. Well, the Bruins traded for a defenseman, Josh Braun from Ottawa. Cap? No cap. I don't trust Sweeney to do anything. 60 seconds left. Under a minute away until the trades have to be into the office by 3 o'clock. And the Bruins have been dead quiet since Braun. Under a minute left. I'd be stunned if the Bruins do something. Garland for Holla in a third. Raquel for DeBrusque and a prospect. Who knew there would be less trades when teams ask for too much for average players? And that's why this deadline, every year the deadline sucks. Every single year. All right, it's 3 o'clock. Phone's off. As I like to say, put the pencils down. It's 3 o'clock. Hands up. That's it. The deadline's over. Now we have to wait because all deals had to be in by right now for 2:59 p.m. Eastern. By 2:59:59. Okay? So it's 3:01. Hands up. It's over. Now it's time to see the waiting game. Chikrin is still a Coyote. LeBron says Chikrin will stay put. The Coyotes will revisit him in the summer. Up to 4 hours after the deadline. Hey, we could be going live tonight and still be talking about trades, right? I'm going to be live until 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to get off, and then we'll be back at it tonight at 7 for the Bruins and Coyotes. Jesus Christ. Bruins and Canadians. Bruins got one more forward in the deal that comes forward afterwards. Maybe Raquel, please? No, I don't think so. I'd be shocked. Likely will be announced afterward, but it'll be an utter shock if the Raquel trade is not completed. He'll be on the move. Okay. Three-way trading resulting in Crosby to the Bruins. Wow. Hey, I'd take that. Excuse me. No, it's a joke. The Bruins were active. They did stuff this deadline. They improved the defense, right? They improved the defense, right? Which is what they needed to do. However, would have liked to see the Bruins do stuff on the offensive front. PK Subban says stays put. Devils did not trade him. All right. That's from LeBron. That's legit. Anybody else that we know of? Hold on. The Bruins are trending on Twitter.
Not from their team account, but Peter Baugh, who covers the team down there, just got confirmation from Joe Sakic. They're done. There's no more moves coming.
Nope, PK Subban. PK. The Leafs are supposed to address the media. I can't wait. Islanders are done. Means Char didn't get traded. Kind of shocked about that. Canucks are done for the day. No Garland. Damn it. It's going to be Raquel, isn't it? They're going to get Raquel. It's oh, everybody's going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. I don't like Raquel's playstyle, personally. I don't think it's good. I don't think Raquel's all that. No, guess not. I guess it's not Raquel anyway. He's going to the Penguins. Ciravelli. Raquel to Pittsburgh. Oh my God. Raquel's going to the Penguins. Brassard to Edmonton. Raquel to Pittsburgh. Wow. Raquel is going to Pittsburgh. Dude. What is going on? Domi? Oh, God. That's honestly funny, you know? Ugh. That's good, honest. That's... Oh, that is funny. Derek Brassard's going to the Oilers. Huh. New player to play tonight? Nope. Not Lindholm. Maybe Braun. Maybe. That is... Couldn't even do that right. WTF Bruins, why? Right, that's what I'm saying. They couldn't even get the guy I didn't want. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't happen. Three steps back. No, like 6 steps back. Hearing that Domi could be on the move. Well, here he goes. Are we going to get Domi? Is this it? Domi's on the move. Is this... They re-signed Kotkaniemi, yep. For a prospect in a second round. We couldn't even get him for a prospect or a second round pick. Are you kidding me? Dude. Mike DeBrusque. I don't know. Immediately. Unless something happened, he won't be back next year. That's for sure. Because his contract's up too. Sorry to Edmonton. You're freaking kidding me. That's brutal. Carolina. Bruins didn't get any offense. Domi going to Carolina. Made a late push. Carolina most likely got him. Boss. No, Everybody's saying it's Carolina. Carpenter's going to Calgary. Ryan Carpenter from the Blackhawks is going to Calgary. That just happened. Phil Kessel did not get traded. We didn't even get Kessel. Bruins are not done. Oh, the 2018. Bruins are keeping DeBrusque then? I guess so. James Reimer stayed put. Domi to Carolina. That's confirmed. I just saw it. It's confirmed. Where's your source? Frick! Friedman said it. The Bruins didn't do anything. Oh, that is awful. Don Sweeney's a joke. You've got to be shitting me, man. Dude. Dude, the Bruins are... Sweeney needs to go. Are you fucking kidding me? No one. You didn't do anything besides Josh Braun? Josh Braun? This guy is regarded as one of the worst defensemen in the NHL. Worse than Lausanne, from what I've heard. Dude, that is terrifying. I don't care what the Bruins do the rest of the season. I don't care anymore. I really don't. Sweeney has pissed me off for years, and this is it. DeBrusk didn't get traded. Okay? DeBrusk didn't get traded, and now you don't have a second line center, which has been a need for months. Good job. Good job, Sweeney. Good job. Two? I've been saying it since he got hired. I knew this guy was going to be an idiot. I knew it. The Bruins are not going to make it out of the first round if they do this. If this is it. I've been a Bruins fan for 14 years, and this is the worst deadline the Bruins have had in years. They did not address their needs. All of them. They got defense. That's fantastic. I don't fucking care. They needed a center. It was clear when Hala was on the second line, they needed a center, and now they don't have it. Lindholm. Okay, great, awesome. We addressed one of our needs. What's the next one? Offense. That is freaking awful. So if DeBrusk is fine, I hope I eat my words. I hope the Bruins win the freaking Stanley Cup, and I'll eat crow. But for right now, I am pissed. "40 hours for making this fantastic trade and 24 hours to saying a solid extension. The moronic, utterly moronic section of Bruins fans screaming that Sweeney blew it. You damn right he blew it. You hate a lot of this fan base. Well, I hate you because the Bruins blew it. They were supposed to go get what they needed to get is a second line center. That's freaking awful. Sounds like he probably did. He probably did. Went home. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great trade. Other than that, they needed more. This was not the only thing they needed to do. DeBrusk needed to be traded. He wanted to be traded. And now he's not going anywhere. And it pisses me off when your organization that you've cheered for your entire life doesn't make the improvements they need to make to become a contender. This team's going to get decimated in the first round by Florida or Tampa. They're going to get absolutely decimated. Unless injuries galore come in, whoever plays. Carpenter, Blackhawks of Flames for a 5th and 24. I don't freaking care anymore. Unless the Bruins did something that we're not getting at right now. He needed to be traded and he didn't get traded. He's going to get traded this summer for way more. No! If the reason why we signed this extension was to trade him. Why are we keeping a guy for 2 more years who requested a trade? You have the trade deadline to request to trade your guy. Why isn't he traded? I have a right to be pissed. I've been lied to. The Bruins are trying to win now? With what? Brutal. Kind of trade him. What would we get into? What would we get? What would we get in the offseason? What would we get? That's brutal. You know, for what? Why are you pissed at me for stating my opinion? Unreal. Unbelievable. Picks and a prospect going back to the Rangers for Copp. Yeah, that's an overpay. It's a very big overpay, actually. Copp wasn't worth much. Went like a first rounder? Is that what they wanted? They got more. I'm not too happy. I feel like the Bruins didn't do enough. I feel like they didn't do enough. I don't know. Deep. Well, no, the defense is pretty deep. We got 8 guys in defense that's NHL worthy. mad about it. My God, it's not that big of a deal. Well, Andrew, that's kind of hypocritical. That's kind of hypocritical from you. Like I'm trying to calm down, but that's kind of hypocritical because wait, I don't know. You freaked out many different times with this team, so that's kind of, I don't know. And we're all allowed to have our moments. The Canes traded Hayden Hreshchuk. Who the hell's that? The Jackets for Domi. 94th overall pick last year. That's it. Nemestikov to the Stars for a 4th round pick. Yeah, no. Yeah, Kevin Weeks can literally report, do I use StreamYard? No, I use Streamlabs. I used to use StreamYard, not anymore. Jake DeBrusk remains a Bruin. No late trade coming. Okay. Do that on a live show, you're fired immediately. I know, this is why I'm not, and which is why I'm doing it not, which is why I'm not live right now, like on a live TV show. Yep, DeBrusk is staying put. I still don't see why you signed that contract if you're just going to keep him. If that's, I don't know, unless they trade him in the offseason, which wouldn't make sense. Why would you do that? His value was at least something now. I don't know. Unless the Bruins win the cup, then what's DeBrusk's value in the summer? You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't make sense. Like, so DeBrusk, who requested a trade in November, it's now March 21st. He doesn't get traded. If Andrew, let me state my plan. I'm gonna try to keep this calm. So, November or December, he requests a trade. Fine. I kind of figured that was coming, right? I'm thinking, okay, well, trade deadline comes, he's gonna get moved, right? A curveball gets thrown, signs a 2-year, $8 million deal. Okay, is this for a sign and trade? I guess not. I don't understand. I don't know, unless this means they're gonna again trade him in the summer, which wouldn't make sense. I mean, I don't know where his value would be. Depend at that time. I don't know. All right, well, I don't think anything else is going to come out of this after the post-deadline thing. Jake DeBrusk will have a legendary postseason, break records, hoist the cup, MVP, then wind up in a desert in the fall playing in high school, ranked to 6 people, one of being his dad. That would be something, huh? All right. Well, that's it, because Andrew's right. I am overstimulated. I'm kind of all over the place. So, I gotta prepare for tonight's stream. So, I would have liked to see the Bruins do more, but they addressed their biggest need, and that's forwards, defense. So I guess it's okay. Okay. Blockbusters, huh? Fleury going to Minnesota. Giroux going to Florida. Chikrin stays put in Arizona. I didn't really see that one coming too much. I kind of thought somebody would be stupid enough to take that trade for 3 first-round picks. Something like the Rangers, something would probably take that. But they got Kopp and Mott, so the Rangers probably won this deadline. So the Bruins did bolster up their defense, though. I'll give them that. I'll give Sweeney that. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. They did improve their defense. I just would have loved to see an offense, a forward come to the Bruins. You know? But at least, well, it all makes sense why the Bruins didn't move DeBrusk. Because it makes sense why the Bruins had DeBrusk travel to Montreal. They wouldn't have him go to there for nothing, just to get traded. So I guess it's okay. All right. I apologize to anybody who thought that I was out of line for going off. It's kind of my fault, but I just feel passionate about things sometimes. I let my emotions get the better of me. We all do. But you're gonna give Sweeney? Oh, I think he's done at the end of the season. I don't think the Bruins are gonna bring him back as GM. I think his contract's up on for Bergeron. That's what you would have thought, right? I don't know. We'll talk more tonight. Make sure to be here 7 o'clock. Bruins and Canadiens from the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'll say it's a weird time to be a Bruins fan right now. They improved, but not fully. We'll talk about it more. I'll see you at 7 o'clock.